Hey, final thingamadoodad. Uh, yeah, so we're gonna be doing Metropolis, last main level of the game. Presumably this time we'll actually talk about the game a little bit. Haven't really been doing that in these last few levels, just because it's like, you know. The weird thing is, like, going through these levels again, I feel like I'm ending them with, more positive opinions than I head in with. Because, I don't know, these levels are in a weird place where they're not really, like, bad, but they're forgettable enough that it's like, I don't know. Okay, yeah. That would be really funny if I could, like, just glide all the way over to the end of the level from here, but nah. I got that there to prevent you from doing that.
On the farms has got quite out of hand. We need someone to restore order. Find the inventor droid. She's been working on something big. With all the budget cuts, these elevators need serious work. See, this one here is stuck. I expect it would start working if you could just give it a good whack, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, what there even is in this level as far as objectives go. I feel like I remember more of this level than I do of, like, all the other levels in here. But, like, how many orcs are there? Yeah, there's, like, 4. Like, I only remember, like, 2. Well, maybe 3, because, yeah, I forgot the last few. Like, well, one of the orbs is always going to be, like, just getting to the end of the level in these levels, because there's no talismans and winter tundra. I think the orbs are just a very strange thing to, like, have in this game. Like, considering there's barely any, like, progress gates related to them. Here we go. This is one of the ones I know.
As you can see, a vicious ox has taken over our armory. We thought that freezing the walkway would keep animals out. The ox is...
Avoid exploding bombs. Use bombs against the ox. I remember the, like, look of this place more than I remember, like... Okay. So I guess I just try to throw the bombs at the ox. Okay, there we go. This is really awkward. Yeah, let's just let this kill me. Oh my god, I am literally trying to die here. There we go. Okay, now I have a better idea of what I'm doing here. Oh, come on. Yeah, this actually isn't all that hard, really. Once you figure out the rhythm, anyway. Yeah, it's another one of those, like, puzzles where it feels super hard when you're a kid.
Excellent work,
But
Dragon. We can now
then you
return
find
to
out
the
it's really easy to
property.
exploit.
Take this visually pleasing reward.
61. Shouts to the PS1, I guess. Okay, actually don't remember what to do for that. I think that's actually just, like, we come back here with the Super Flame. Because, like, the power-up you get for this world, I think, is, like... It's this weird one. It's like a combination Super Flame and Flight. Like, you come back here with it. You can break that way. I think so, anyway. That's what I remember it being. Also, the music in this level is very strange. It feels the most like Copeland's just kind of like noodling around on a keyboard. Wasn't there another guy somewhere around here? Guess not. Odd. I always want to, like, go back for the enemies in this game to, like, I don't know, get the gems they drop, except the enemies don't drop gems in this level, so not really any need to.
I heard you were coming. Thank you for your efforts in thwarting this attempted coup. Please take this item, which living creatures seem to like. It's a first for Avalar, a combination power-up. Thank goodness you're here to test it out.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I think this one... Yeah, this is still on a timer, so... I'm gonna go around, like... break stuff first. And yeah, see? Oh yeah, actually I think the other objective is just a second wave of this one over here. Dude. Alright. Up that down. Hey, there we go. Alright. I usually like to clear this place out of gems before I do the main objectives here. Just because, I don't know. I guess my big thing is I'm always, like, kind of distracted going through here if I don't have all the gems. Plus, I don't know, it just feels nice to end on, like, an objective rather than just finding all the whatchamacallits in the level. And given this is the last level, you know, just always gonna feel nicer doing that. Still missing something. What? Okay, how did I miss these? Oh well. Got that anyway. Okay, come on. There we go.
Excellent work. You knocked those sheep right out of the sky. I knew it. Those first sheep sent out a distress call. The next wave of saucers is in.
I just realized, actually, is that, like, briefcase on the pike supposed to be, like, what the, like, talisman for this world would have been if it had one? Yeah, this is like the main part I remember from this level most of the time I play it. Just this objective. I don't even entirely know why, because, like, I don't know. It's a pretty easy objective, not really, like, stand out or anything. Just for whatever reason, this is always what I remember for this level for.
Flying airman. You've proven the genius of my double power-up invention. Here, keep this to commemorate your victory.
Oh damn, I'm only at like 12 minutes. Well, 13, basically, but... Huh. That was an oddly short level for the last one to do this round. Just gonna grab this, just so I have that extra hit for later. So we're right about to head and fight Ripto. Yeah. I don't know. I guess another reason I'm not, like, as talkative in this last batch of episodes, I guess, compared to the first ones, where I had a lot more to say. Just, I don't know. The start of this was, like, done when I was in a better mood, I guess, generally.
All right,
And, like,
Spyro.
that's not to say I'm in a terrible mood right now, just, like,
Ripto is only moments away,
I don't know.
right?
I have these, like, weird
Well,
funks I get
anyway, good
into,
luck. He's right through this door.
where, like, in this case, probably partially caused by allergies suddenly showing up, but also just, like, I don't know, the whole I still don't have a job after, like, nearly 2 years of looking, like, trying to get places to call me back and barely anything does. I don't know, just kind of leaves me in a weird funk where I'm like, I still want to do things, but, like, I guess I can't really say I'm demotivated, but I'm also not motivated at the same time, if that makes any sense.
Maybe I can help.
In a weird, like, in-between state.
Yup. If you want to test that power crystal, why don't you try it on me? I'll stand still. I promise.
But hey,
I like
and on a pretty decent note, I think the fight with Ripto is actually pretty fun.
Just sealed your fate.
Yeah.
Spyro, we want to help you fight Ripto. Elora is using the orbs you collected to store power-up energy. Hunter will throw the powered-up orbs to you as they become ready. Even as we speak, the professor is experimenting with new forms of power-up energy, so you'll soon have abilities that no one has ever seen before.
I like the chanting in this boss theme. Okay, so I made a mistake there. Wait. Okay, so I'm kind of fucking this fight up a little bit. Probably shouldn't be. But yeah, basically, like, the gimmick here is you need to get, like, 3 orbs to get yourself powers to use in the fight. And, okay, Ripto's just gotten his first orb, so... But he got the red orb, so it's not as big a deal as it would be. Oh, come on. Yeah. I feel like the red ones are the best for us to get, but for Ripto, it just kind of gives us a very easy to counter, kind of nothing burger of an attack. Okay. Yeah, the green one for us is kind of not great. I want to try and get the blue one before this is up, even if that means giving Ripto this. Oh, fuck. God fucking damn it. Okay, dude. Dude. Oh my god, can you just drop a blue one? I want him to drop a blue one. Can he just do that so I can show what the blue one does? You're just not gonna do it? Actually, does he even drop the blue one in this phase? Yeah, he does. He's doing it right here. Oh yeah, the blue one is like the supercharge. I actually forgot what the blue one was, huh? Okay, okay, I'm only down 1 hit with Sparks, so... And I forgot the gulp one, like, takes a bit of time to eat these. And the attacks are all the same on this round, so I don't have to worry too much about this. I feel like Gulp has more iframes, though. Of course. Oh, I don't remember what Gulp's attacks are, actually. Oh, fuck. Oh, come the fuck on. Hunter, why are you being a dipshit? I can't see the things. Okay. Uh... Okay, this one... Yeah, I feel like that one should be easier for me to, like, dodge, but for whatever reason... I think that one always seems weirdly annoying. Okay. And I think here's when he starts flying? Yeah. Yeah, and this is the last phase. And this is actually what that challenge in Metropolis was to train us for. I had to imagine. Yeah, this part's pretty cool. A little hard to dodge those things while still, like, keeping Ripto in your line of fire, but... I don't know. If you're fine taking things slow and not, like, rushing through things, not too hard. It's decently fun. Kind of reminds me of how, like, Banjo-Kazooie ended. Not, like, the last phase of that fight, of course, but, you know, the part, like, kind of in the middle, where you're trying to hit Grunty in the air, except a little less clunky. So you're not trying to ram into her, you know? Well, you're not trying to ram into Ripto, I mean. Hey, there we go. He is literally dead and in the lava. He is being actively melted as we speak. He will never appear in another Spyro game ever again. Definitely, for sure. For sure. Oy.
I don't think we can ever thank you enough, Spyro. I suppose you have to go now?
Yeah, I'd better. They'll be missing me in the Dragon Worlds, and I've still got a vacation to take. I need it more than ever now.
Before you go, I think that Moneybags has something he wants to give you.
I most certainly do not.
Hunter?
Yeah, I like this tradition.
Spyro,
Where we just
Moneybags is very sorry that he made you
get our
miss
money
so much
back
on the
from
way to
Moneybags
Avalon.
at the end of every
Or you can
game.
get the gems as a reward for helping us.
Pity it only lasts for, like, this in the sequel. But I really like how they do it in the sequel.
Just type in the new coordinates, and there! Spyro, you can now go to Dragon Shores. Hey, why don't you guys come with me? I bet you could use a holiday.
Moneybags does show up in, like,
Ripto may be gone, but he caused
Enter the Dragonfly and Hero's Tale as well. But I don't think either of them, like, I know Enter the Dragonfly doesn't give you a scene where you get all your money back from him. And Hero's Tale I don't think does either. You don't really get anything from it in this game, in the first place. Like, you get into Dragon Shores anyway, regardless of how much you've done throughout the course of the game. It's just a nice little bit of, like, I don't know, karma for the guy who just randomly made you pay for shit. Oh, Dan Johnson, he's dead. I wonder how many of these guys still work at Insomniac. And the only one I know for sure is still there, technically, is Ted Price, and even then, like, I think he just retired. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've more or less said everything I really had to say about Spyro 2 in the lead up to this whole thing. I think it's my least favorite of the trilogy, especially playing it normally. I think it's still good in spite of that, though. Like, it's got some decently fun levels in it, for the most part. Like, it is ultimately still Spyro, and people always say this about the, like, quote-unquote worst game of every series. But, like, I don't know. The worst of the PS1 Spyro trilogy to me is still better than a lot of other games. It's a perfectly fine 3D platformer. And again, like, Spyro's whole vibe just doesn't really ever get old to me at all. I just don't think, like, the objectives are as interesting in this one. And a lot of the levels feel, like, so short that... I don't know. Well, maybe not the objectives themselves feeling short, but, like, there's so few of them per level, and they're generally a lot more simplistic than, you know, a lot of the other games. Like the other Spyro games, even. I don't know, Spyro 2, playing it intentionally, just kind of... It feels like a weird, like, transitional period between the very, like, almost moody original game with its kind of lonely vibe, honestly. And then Spyro 3, which takes the ideas provided here, taking it into a more, like, you know, lively kind of environment, and just, like, expands it to really feel, like, a lot better in that regard. I think it works a lot better there. I don't really think it feels fully fleshed out here, and that's the big thing. But, hey, time to do the post-game bonus round, which I really do not like. I don't like Dragon Shores. Can I skip this one?
Well done, Spyro. Step right on into Dragon Shores Park.
Like, this is just a bunch of dumb minigames. I don't think it's really that fun. Yeah, we just get a little bit of, like, minigames we can do to get access into the theater where we can just watch cutscenes again. Why would anyone ever do that? And we have this here. This is nice. Like a little infinite super flame. That's chill, I guess.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I guess this is another, like, thing I don't like as much about Spyro 2. It's just, like, it ends on a perfectly fine note with the Ripto fight, which, again, I think is genuinely, like, a fun boss fight. And then, like, it still wants to end on this kind of nothing burger of a level after that. Hey, look at that, we're already like a third of the way to getting in the theater. And that's something.
Hiya, Spyro. Nice shooting.
Yep.
Ready for the next round?
A lot of these are just repeating the same, not particularly difficult objectives over and over. Maybe not over and over, but like, you know, 3 times the charm. thing.
Nice shooting.
And we should have another one of these. That should be the last one of them. Kinda not all that interesting. Like, I don't know, is this a controversial opinion? Am I the only one who thinks Dragon Shores sucks? I'm not even saying that to be like, you know, oh, I'm sticking it to the man, saying that a beloved part of a video game sucks. Like, I genuinely don't ever hear anyone say anything one way or the other about Dragon Shores, and like, I don't know, I feel like the only person alive with any particularly strong opinions on it. Like, genuinely, I kinda hate this.
Free. You pay no money down and make no monthly payments. In return, I'll...
Yeah, sure. Like, I don't know, Spyro 2, I feel like could have totally been fine ending on the note that it would have ended on if this wasn't here, and then just kind of... Wait. Was that incest?
As promised, here's your 1 token. When you have 10, try visiting the Dragon Shores Theater.
I don't think they thought that one through. I guess technically you don't have to, like, be lovers, per se, to be in the Tunnel of Love, but it's kind of the intent, you know? I don't know.
Well done.
Oh yeah, this is the part I really don't fucking like about this level. The fucking roller
Watch out
coaster.
for the other coasters out there. It's a crowded track today.
Alright. I don't know why I'm, like, trying to jump to pop them. It's not like I have to hit them, like, dead on, per se. Oh, fuck. I fucked that up. Oh well. Gonna have to do that again, just because I made a very dumb mistake. Also, am I the only one who always gets a little bit motion sick at this one?
Good job,
Like,
Dragon.
I don't know.
Here's a token for you.
There's something about the way this one moves. I'm not even particularly, like, prone to motion sickness, but, like, for some reason... I don't know. Like, this is one of the only times I've actively, like, thrown up after playing a game. Doesn't usually happen these days. But, like, I remember, like, the first time I played this game. Yeah.
All right, I'll flip this switch.
Yeah, sure, let's go through the other ones. Yeah, the third of these is the one I really don't like. It's like, that's where they start to introduce, like, the ones you have to shoot out of the air, and those are just really annoying. That one's also, like, really devious. Because, like... have like a quarter of a second to react to that.
Hey, not bad. Here's another.
Oh, goofy. Okay, we got one more thing, and then we're done with this. Usually when I play this game, I skip this part because I really don't like Dragon Shores. Well, good thing I'm gonna have to go back through here again anyway, and I did again. At least they have the decency to, like, color code when you, like, have to shoot at one of the things. Small little touch I noticed, actually, they color code it red. I guess to indicate that. It'd be nice if they... Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Okay. Give it another shot. One more shot. Yeah, I kind of wonder if, like, that being the case, why they didn't code the ones you just have to, like, run into, like, blue or something. Ah, damn it. Come on. Kiss my ass. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I wonder actually if that, Oh, fuck! Ah!
Ow, that looked like...
Fuck off.
Watch out for the...
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do this again. Very fun. I'm gonna shit my own ass. I'm gonna shit my own ass. And fuck it. Second time through, I won't have to deal with this, I don't think. So it's whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry if I sound a little miserable for this part. Okay, never mind. Don't worry. It's just because I am. Like... Okay, I'm exaggerating saying that, but like... I don't know. I just don't know what they were thinking with Dragon Shores. Like... I guess getting to go here at the end is kind of cool. But, like, when you actually, like, get to it, it's just, like... I don't know. God damn it. Also, I just realized I'm missing another balloon. Probably missing it on the last thing. If I had to take a guess. Yeah. Oh my fucking god! I was literally, like, pointing in the fucking direction. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this whole part of the game, I feel like... I'd be surprised if anyone, like, genuinely liked this part. Like, this is their favorite part of the game. I fucking hate this balloon. Hey guys, welcome to my favorite game of all time and my favorite video game series of all time, or whatever the fuck. The final level is the most fucking boring thing imaginable. Oh my god! Not even necessarily that it's hard, it's just you have to go through all of this fucking waiting, basically doing nothing if you mess it up. Okay, there we go.
Wow!
I'm not gonna grade that. Kiss my ass. Alright. So, suck this guy, and hey, check it out. Now we've unlocked the theater. Yeah, we get to watch some great videos like, we need a vacation, I've got a dragon, I'm a fun, you dork. Yeah. Come on, Sparks. It's literally just all the cutscenes from the game. I don't know what the purpose of this is. Why is that the big endgame unlockable? You can watch the cutscenes again. Who gives a fuck? Yeah. I guess we can end on a slightly more positive note if we just, like... I don't know. Head back to Summer Forest and just show something a lot of people don't really, like, see from this game, usually. Because a lot of people, especially now, when people know about the exploits you can do, a lot of people don't ever really see this. Like, know it's there at all. We're gonna head back into Glimmer. The gateway to Glimmer, if you will. Let's see what we got here.
Spyro! This
Yeah. So, if you exit Glimmer a second time, you actually get this cutscene. There's not an opening cutscene, because, obviously, when would it play, even? But yeah. This is there. And because pretty much everyone, whenever they play this game, they do a skip to not have to come back here and never see it. I think that's interesting. This whole cutscene from the game, you just never see him. In fact, I never really saw that when I played the game, because by the time I actually got to play Spyro 2 for myself, I already knew about, like, that one very obvious, very easy to do exploit. And I've never, like, actually climbed up that ladder until the Reignited trilogy. Because you couldn't really do that exploit as easily. You can still do it, it's just a lot more precise, and double jumping isn't in Reignited, so, you know, there's that. Curious about something? No? Okay. But yeah, guess that's it for Spyro 2. Almost wanted to do, like, a bonus video, just showing off some of the weird ways to break the game that I couldn't really show off in the main run, but I don't know. Right now, I think this is a good place to end it. Following me bitching about an optional post-game bonus thing with watching an early game cutscene you might not know exists. Yeah, I don't know if the next Let's Play thing I do will be, like, getting back to Sly, because I still have to finish all those. Or, like, me doing something else. I don't know. It'll just be, like, whatever I do whenever I feel like doing one of these again. This is just kind of very spur of the moment. Maybe I'll even do Crash 2. So, I don't know. I think that game's neat. But yeah, I'll see y'all for whatever I do next, whenever I stop just running around for no reason in here. I don't know. Charging just, like, feels good. Like, tickles my autism in that way. Reminds me of, like, being a kid, just not really having a care in the world, just running around aimlessly. Can't really do that as much when you're an adult. The, like, rapidly deteriorating body. I don't know why I'm dragging this out this much. I don't know. Spyro. Funny purple dragon. Yeah, see ya.